step on how to underwrite a property. Okay. All right. So here's okay. So here's how everything goes. Okay. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to walk through step by step and just tell you guys exactly what I'm doing. Okay. So now, all right. So I already have the bedroom count, the bathroom count, and basically what I did is I took the property and I took the property and I found three comps, square footage, bedroom count, and all of that stuff, and then I divided by three. So right now I'm catching you guys up that's on the show. Okay, so the property, put this in the chat, guys, for those of you that are here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm walking through how to quickly underwrite a property. So this is the stuff that I'm going to need for the recap. I need bedroom, bathroom count, square footage, lot size, and zip code. Those 5 things. Okay, I'll run them to you again. Square footage, bedroom count, bathroom count, lot size, and zip code. Those are the 5 things that I'm going to need. Okay. Then I'm going to look at, now the reason why I'm going to compare those properties, I'm going to find 3 properties that are, that look similar in nature. Okay. And then I'm going to get those 3 rents to see how much they can rent for. Okay. Once I get those 3 properties to see how much they can rent for, essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those 3 rents and I'm going to add them up and then divide by 3. That's going to give me my average rent. So right now we said that this property that I'm underwriting, okay, is $1,600. Okay. So I'm putting it in the chat. $1,600 is my rent. I'm going to go $50 underneath that. So I'm going to go $1,550 is what my rent's going to be. Okay. Conservatively. Now, anytime I'm doing any type of underwriting and I'm doing it on the fly, okay, what I like to do is, okay, all right, so I already got the information that I need. I already know that the bedroom, bathroom count and all of that stuff is good. I already know that my average rent's going to be $1,550. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, the next step is take $1,550 and then you're going to multiply that times 12. Why am I going to take $1,550 and multiply times 12? I'm putting it in the chat. Somebody give me that answer in the chat. Okay. I'm going to take that $1,550, multiply that times 12. Right now, guys, if you're joining, I'm underwriting the property real quick. And I'm showing you guys on the fly 1 underwriting steps that I do. Okay. Again. Okay. Put it in the chat. What am I supposed to get first? Zip code. Number 2. What's the next one? D, Lady D, Sabrina. What else do I need? D, FX. Anybody? Jump in. Bedroom count, bathroom count, square footage, lot size, zip code. Okay. I'll say them again, and I'm doing it off the dome, guys. Okay. D, can you hear me? Let me make sure my sound is right. I cannot hear you guys. 1 second. All right. Give me a quick second. See, man, this is what happens when I don't have my my people on deck, man. You know, they got me out here alone and unafraid, man. I can't even hear y'all. Default. Okay. Rode Pro stereo. Okay. All right. Let me move this over real quick so I could see. Oh, Ecamm. That's why. Can y'all hear me now? Okay. Did y'all hear me talking before or no? Okay. Now, guys, put a 1 in the chat up there if you hear them loud and clear, guys, because I'm going to rock out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be rocking out for the next 20, 30 minutes, just answering any real estate questions that you may have. Okay, so what are the big 5 that I need to get? Somebody run them off to me. What's the first one? Bedroom, lot size, bathroom number. Keep going. Zip code. What's the next one? It's 5 of them. Yep. Bedroom, bathroom, square footage, lot size, zip code. Zip code, bedroom, bathroom, lot size, square footage. Okay. So those are the 5 things that I need. Once I have those things, then I can back into getting what the rest of the stuff that I need. Okay. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about the other things. Okay. So now that I have everything that I need, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out, okay, so now that I have those things, I'm going to figure out okay, I'm gonna pick 3. The number 3 and the number 5 is gonna be important here. So put a number 3 and a number 5 in the chat. I'm gonna pick 3 examples. Why zip code? Can you explain? Okay. All right. Good question. You need the zip code because you don't want to do comparable when you're doing underwriting properties. You want to make sure that you're doing comps that's in the local area. You don't want to do a Beverly Hills square foot property for a Compton square foot property. So the zip code is hyper important because when you pencil in that zip code, you want to get as close as possible for those comps because that's what the appraiser is going to use if you're actually doing the purchase. So the zip code is extremely important because once you're looking at the property that's in question for you to purchase, you want to have that zip code. And typically you want to keep it within, usually you want to keep it as close as possible to the property. Okay. All right. So not mileage. Okay. So any questions? Okay. Thank you for that question. That was a great question. Any questions on Clubhouse? Out freaking standing. Let me keep rocking out. Okay. So now that I have that, I found out that I can rent that property out for $1,600. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go conservative. If the property says that it's $1,600, what I did is I took 3 rents that's similar to that property. I want to make sure that the property that's in question, that I'm making sure that I look at properties that are very, very, very similar in nature. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare those properties to the ones that I'm going to add them up and divide by 3. Now, the reason why I do that is because I want an average. The first one's going to give me a baseline. The second one is going to give me a quantity. The third one is going to give me an average. So I take those 3 property rents and I divide by 3. That's going to give me my 1,600 number that I got there. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are following along because I'm doing this off the top of my dome. And typically it takes me maybe 5 minutes or so to do this. Now that I got that, now I'm going to take all of the rental income that I have that I would get for the year, and I'm going to add it up. So I'm going to I know that 1,550 is the number. Okay, so 1,550 is what I can rent the property for. I'm going to multiply that times 12 months. Why? I'm going to get my annual income. Okay, so somebody give me that number. So what is 1,550 times 12? Please help me out, y'all, because I'm not going to use my calculator. You guys are going to do this real time. And the reason why I'm asking you guys to do this real time, I'm showing you guys how I underwrite, a quick way to underwrite properties to see if it's worth the rental income. Okay, so right now, do me a favor, take 1,550, multiply that times 12, and then I'm going to rock out. Okay, you was trying to talk on Facebook, laugh out loud, Semper Fidelis. Okay, you can't hear me on Facebook? Okay, so 18,600 is going to be my annual income. Now, everybody put gross in the chat and then put net in the chat. Everybody put gross in the chat and net in the chat. Everybody put gross and net in the chat. I want to see it, guys. I'm not going to go along until every single person puts gross and net in the chat, okay? All right. So everybody put gross and net in the chat. Now, gross rent is all of the rent coming in. That means gross means big, okay? Net rent means minus the expenses. If I have a gross rent, I always subtract 10% of that for operating expenses if I'm buying the property. The reason why I use that 10%, is because I like utilizing that 10% because 8% for property, a property manager, and then 2% for any incidental. So I always go conservative. So if I know my gross rent is 1,600, I'm going to go 1,550 for underwriting the property to give me a little wiggle room. Okay. And then I'm going to still subtract that 10% for a little bit of wiggle room for any incidentals or anything that goes wrong with the property. Okay. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys understand that. So right now, what I'm doing is I know that I can rent a property out for $1,550. I'm going to multiply that times 12. That's going to give me my gross rent. Now I'm going to take that number and then I'm going to divide that number by the purchase price of the property. For instructional purposes only, I'm going to utilize this strategy. We're going to use $50,000 for an example. So everybody put $50,000 in the chat, okay? I'm gonna do this real time so you guys can see my calculator, okay? I'm gonna put my YouTube channel in the chat so you guys, well, I'll try to pin it at the top. Okay, Lady D, I'm gonna make you, Stack Pack, I'm gonna invite you up. I'm gonna put it in the chat so you guys could actually see my calculator, okay? All right, so let me see here, boom. Okay, somebody get that link and see if y'all can pin it at the top. See if it works. Let me see here. Okay, let me paste this real quick. Post. Okay, I'm gonna pin my YouTube channel so you guys could actually see my calculator, okay? And then I just put, I'm gonna try to pin the YouTube channel at the top real quick. Give me 1 second, okay? Now, the reason why I'm doing this is so you guys have it, so you guys can see, see, sometimes Clubhouse be acting up, man. Be acting weird. Okay, so let me see if I can do it this way. All right. And for those of you that, oh, Stack Pack, I'm gonna make you a mod, bro, okay? I'm gonna send you, can you do me a favor? Can you post the SitRep YouTube channel at the top, please? Stack, if you can. Lady D, I'll make you mod too. Okay. I put the YouTube channel in the chat, guys. If y'all can pin that at the top, for some reason, my system is not allowing me to do this. Okay, so we're going through an underwriting process. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys are joining me. I'm underwriting the property real time. If you guys want to know and catch up with what we want, show you guys what we're doing, I'm giving you step-by-step process. If you're here right now, put a fire emoji in the chat. Also, what I'm going to tell you guys is the paperwork to make sure that you guys do not mess up a rehab. I'm going to go through all of it. You better get your damn pen. This is my bonus room tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to know how you can avoid getting taken advantage of when you're doing a rehab, I'm going to go through that. Right now, I'm underwriting the property. So everybody that's on the live right now, let me catch you guys up because TikTok's blowing up. Of course it would. Okay. So right now, I bought a property. I can rent it out for $1,500. My gross rent is going to be $18,600. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that number, and while I'm utilizing this strategy to give an example, I'm just utilizing this strategy to show you guys how I underwrite properties on the fly. Okay. So now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take that 18,000. What was it? What was the number? Somebody tell me what the number was. 18,600. Okay. Thank you guys for coming on the live. Get a pen because I'm showing you how I underwrite properties, and I'm going to give you guys a recap. For every 1,000 people that are liking, this is what you're going to get right now for those of you that are on the live right now. I'm going to give you all of the paperwork that you need to do a rehab. I'm going to tell you a step-by-step process of rehab. I'm going to give you guys some free nuggets that you guys could utilize to protect yourself from getting in trouble from leases. And I'm going to tell you what I put in my lease agreements, okay? And then I'm going to tell you how to vet contractors, okay? So that's what I'm going to be giving you guys tonight. So for those of you that are on the Win in Real Estate Night Show, you're welcome. I appreciate you guys coming here, and make sure you guys share this. Get a damn pen, because if you're taking notes, this is how you underwrite a property, and you cannot mess it up. And then also I'm going to tell you guys why every single property I operate an LLC. Every property that I get, I operate an LLC, okay? To build a business credit. So put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys are ready for me to rock and roll, because I'm about to rock out. Okay, so now I'm going to take that number, my gross rent. Let me pull my calculator up so you guys could see it. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that. So I'm gonna do my calculator. Let me pull it up real quick. Let's see here. Okay, so I got my calculator up. Now, remember, I want you guys to do this with me. So you're gonna take the 18,600. Put that in your calculator, 18,600. And then you're going to divide by the purchase price of the property. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. Look, you should have this number. So basically what you did is I took the 18,600, and I divided that by, okay, the purchase price of the property, which is 50,000. That's going to give me 37% return on my money. See that? Okay, so that's a quick little way to underwrite properties. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys understood that, and I'll walk through it one more time. Give me 1 second. Okay, Stack Pack, can you tell the people who you are and what you do? Give a quick introduction. Got my flip flops on, y'all. Y'all get to see what I look like. I got my flip flops on. I'm back, y'all. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do that, okay, is because look, I got my check this out. I got my ninja shoes on. Okay, all right. So now let's go back. So let's get back to it, guys. This is a nice show. I'm relaxing, man. I got my shoes off, kicking back today. Got my feet out. Okay, so now let's go through this. I'm gonna give you guys some more game on some hacks and stuff that you guys can utilize for your benefit. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you're ready for me to continue to kick it like a sensei. And now I'm going to talk to you guys about another little hack on how I underwrote that property, and I'll give you guys some more examples of some things that I do when I'm getting investment properties. Are there any questions about that strategy that I just showed? Lady D, FX, Stack Pack, Sabrina, anybody in the listening? Okay, outstanding. Appreciate that. So all right. So now let's talk about this real quick. Okay, so I went through the process. I told you guys the first thing I need: bedroom count, bathroom count, square footage, lot size. Okay, and what else? Zip code. There it is. Get hyper focused on that. What's the next step? Let's see if you got it. Let's see if you picked it up. What else, Sabrina? What do I do next? What's the next step? That is correct. Okay. All right. So I get my 3 rents and then I add them up and divide by what? Divide by 3. That's going to give me an average. When I get the average, I always go conservative. So I'm going to subtract like what? 30, 40, $50, usually $50. So if it's 1600, I'll go down to 1550. After I get that, then I got that 1550. I'm going to add that up. By how many? I'm going to multiply that by what? By 12 months, because I get that rent every month, right? Then once I get that number, then I'm going to divide that number by the purchase price of the property. And then that's going to give me the return on my money. I just did that, guys. So look, here it is right here. I'm going to do it. Click the link above my head and get in the YouTube channel. I'm going to show you guys real time on how I did that. All right, so simple. 1550 times 12 equals, all right. Sometimes I'll subtract 10%. To be more conservative, 18,599. I've already did $50 minus, so you don't have to do that again. But sometimes I'll do that, and then I take that and then I divide by the purchase price of the property, and that's going to give me 37%. That's going to give me what my return is on my investment. See that? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys like that scenario, because what I just did is I showed you. Okay, so I'm getting 37% return on my money if I bought that property. Now, obviously, if you got a mortgage or something like that, but on the fly, I already know that this is a good deal. I'm at 37%. Hell, I'll buy that property all day long. If I'm gonna get 37% return on my money, that means that I will make my money back by 2.5 years. So that's a good investment. Now, put a 1 in the chat. Come here, buddy. You can come say hi. What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
All right.
Go to bed, Dad. Love you.
Love you too, son.
Want me to talk about anything?
No, you're good. Tell them how you're winning, Jack.
I'm going to baseball practice tomorrow.
All right. All right. My son wants to let everybody know he's going to baseball practice. Love you, buddy. Uncle Stack said good luck. He said thanks.
And when he's visiting
He said, when you coming back out here? He said he'll come back soon.
Let's go.
All right, so let's talk about a couple of other things now. So now I know what the property is worth. Let's back into, put a 1 in the chat if you guys, once I get 5 more shares on TikTok, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I do. Okay, what I'm going to do to how I figure out how to find contractors. Okay, all right. So every single investment property that I have, like the one that I walked through the other day, anytime I have a vacant property, what I like to do is I like to write a tenant, write a lease agreement to myself. Why would I want to do that? Okay. Why would I want to write a lease agreement to myself? Lady D, Sabrina, why would I want to write a lease agreement to myself? In the chat, guys, if you guys are on the live, why would Anthony Glenn want to write a lease agreement to himself? Why would I want to do that? Come on, y'all. This is a big one. Okay. To hold yourself accountable. No. Right now, guys, Section 8 Nate, why do I want to? I like that name. That has a nice ring to it. Why do I want to write a lease agreement to myself? So I know it's a good one. A little bit of real estate trivia. All right. Why do I want to write a lease agreement to myself? Anytime I'm doing a rehab, okay, watch this. Every time I'm doing a rehab on a property, I always write a lease agreement to myself while it's vacant. Now, the reason why I do that, okay, is because if I have an intruder like a squatter or a homeless person that breaks into my house, okay, and they're not on the lease, I do not have to evict them. If that's not a bar, put a 1 in the chat if you guys like that. So what's a rehab on a property? When I'm rehabilitating a property, when I'm actually doing like some construction on the property, guys. So what I like to do is anytime I have a vacant property, what I'll do is I will write a lease to myself, because if a squatter moves into your house, a person that is a squatter, the cops can't get that person out of there. Okay. So guess what? You will have to go through the eviction process. So you see all of these horror stories where a homeless person breaks into your house, and if they get mailed to your property, then they live there. Okay. So to prevent that, what I do is I go and I write a lease to myself. So if a person goes into the house and they move in, okay, while I'm not there or I'm out of town or something like that, and they try to squat in my house, I could present the lease agreement to the police officer, and that police officer will be able to remove that person because they're an intruder. So that's a little nugget right now. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys like that chicken nugget that I just dropped, because that's game right there. For those of you that are on here, okay, make sure you heart right now, because we got a couple of people on here, and I will be dropping nuggets like this to tell you guys some things that you guys could do to win in real estate. Welcome to the Real Estate Night Show. I'm your host, Anthony Glenn. I'm going to be rocking out for about 30 minutes. I've been telling everybody I was going to be doing these night shows. I know people that are on the East Coast are sleeping. I appreciate you, Showtime. Thank you for the love. Guys, share this to your hallway. Get some people in here. Okay, I'm going to be rocking out and kicking some nuggets for you guys to win in real estate. I'm a buy and hold investor. I've been investing in real estate since 1998. I have a bunch of real estate out here in sunny Southern California. I have properties in Texas, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Florida, California. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you guys to do is things that I have learned that can prevent you from getting in trouble. Okay, so if you guys like this information, if you guys want to get on a strategy session with me for free, you can text WIN to 760-385-8211 if you have questions. Again, that number is 760-385-8211. Best place to start real estate. The best place to start real estate is the place that has the less taxes to me, man. I like buying properties near military installations because I know that demographic. I know that military people don't get fired. So I really like buying property near military installations, okay? But the best place to buy real estate is places that meet these 4 economical things that create value. What are they? What are the 4 economical things that create value in real estate? Can anybody tell me? It's an acronym. Okay. Eddie, what's up, man? Scarcity, transferability, utility, and demand. Write that in the chat, guys. Everybody that's on the live right now, put that in the chat. Scarcity, transferability, utility, and demand. Put it in the chat right now. Everybody put it in the chat. Scarcity, transferability, utility, and demand. Okay, scarcity, how rare is it? Transferability, can it either be rent or sold? Does it have equity? Utility, is it useful? And then demand, is the supply low and the demand high? If there's a lot of it, then the value is going to be down. If it's not much of it, the value is going to be up. So for those of you, that is correct. Stud, scarcity, transferability, utility, and demand. So here's another thing too. So that's one hack that I talked to you guys about. Now let's talk about how I pick property. Man, what's up, Bruno? What's happening? Brother Bruno in the building, guys. Hey, we just in here kicking it like a sensei, man. You know, rocking out for a little bit, man. You know, so if people have questions, put your questions in the chat. Okay, it says hospitals as well, right? Yes. But scarcity, transferability, utility, and demand are the four economical things that create value in property. No Alabama. It depends on where it is. Thank you for the gems. Okay, don't put gems. Gems with an S, Jack. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, what I'm doing right now is I'm just rocking out on the ones and twos and just giving you guys some free game, and I'm kicking it from the hip. And I got my man Anthony Renew in here. Guys, listen to me. If you guys want more information about what it is that we're doing, we're basically rocking out on all social media platforms. And guys, if you guys want more information, text WIN to 760-385-8211. Again, 760-385-8211. So we got a pretty healthy room, man. 58 people here right now. Love it, man. All right. So does anybody have any questions about what we're talking about? So far, let me tell you what we talked about, okay? We talked about scarcity, transferability, utility, and demand. That creates value. We talked to you guys how to underwrite a property. We talk about the 5 essential things that it takes, the 5 essential things that you guys need to underwrite a property. Can anybody tell me what they are? Break them down for me. What are they? Real quick, rattle them off. I'll put them in the chat right now. Number 1, zip code, right? Why does it? Zip code. What's the next one? Square footage. What's the next one? What's the next one? That is correct, baby. Welcome to the Real Estate Night Show. Shout out to all of my homies that just pulled up. Anthony Renew, Bruno Nascimento, Stack Pack, Lady D. For those of you who are in the listening lounge, if you have a question, come up here and ask. Okay, we're telling you guys, we're talking about some of the things that you guys could do to win in real estate. If you guys want to get a consultation call with us for free, text WIN to 760-385-8211. Okay, is there any time frame that you recommend the house be placed back on the market? Okay, so, let me ask that question to Anthony or Bruno. So, is there any time frame that you recommend the home be placed back on the market? For what? For what? Can you explain that? I don't understand your question. If you're trying to rent it and it doesn't rent, you're trying to sell it. My current renter of my mom's old house wants to lease to own. Okay, we can help you with that. Okay, text WIN to 760-385-8211. What's up, Roberts? Right now we're going through some hacks that you guys could learn on how to win in real estate, and we're going through some things. So now let's get DFX. Did you have a question? I see you got a hot mic. D? Okay, just rock out with us. You good? You good? We got you, homie. Okay, so let's go over how to pick. This is gonna be my favorite one right here, man. While y'all out here losing, man, getting these contractors from outside of Home Depot, y'all could be winning over here with the winning real estate house. Because right now, what we're gonna give you guys is how do you find good contractors? Put it in the chat right now. How can you find good contractors? Okay. Somebody tell me what's the best way. What is the best way to find a good contractor if you're going to do a rehab, a flooring job, or anything else? What are some of the things? Okay. D says Google. Okay. Hell no. That's not a good way. Okay. What's another way? Oh, that's a good one. Why reaching out to a property manager is that a good one? Okay. Diana, come up, man. You went to our room. I want you to come up. Come on up here. John Bell, I see some of my friends in the listening lounge. You guys can come on stage and come rock out with me, guys. So don't be afraid to come up. I'd like for you guys to come up and ask any questions that you may have. You guys, this is the Real Estate Night Show, and I'm rocking out for a little bit. So if you guys have any questions or comments, put them in the chat. Okay. All right. So tell me why. How would that conversation go? Y'all want a little bit of a role play? All right. So Bruno's gonna call me, okay, and I'm gonna be the property manager, okay. So Bruno, go ahead, hit me up, dog. This is winning in property management. How can I help you, sir, ma'am? Well, hell yeah, I do. I mean, my snickerdoodle man. I mean, he's the best damn contractor out here in the south of Mississippi. Of course, Bruno would have the T-Mobile sidekick, man. You know what I'm saying? Dog, why is your phone always breaking up, Bruno? Can we get can we Bruno, can we put Bruno's Cash App in the come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Go on and get some money on the phone, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, get that phone, man. Shoot that phone up, man. Dang, dog. Hey, hell yeah, man. They done messed around and gave me the hey, I got the machine gun. I got plenty of ammo too tonight. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let me tell you what he just did. Okay, so what he just did is he basically called me. Can you break down that conversation, Bruno? That is correct. Okay, so that's exactly what he did. Okay, so if you guys didn't pick up that game, okay, so number one is property managers, guys. Number one, put property managers in the chat right now. Property managers are a very good way to find good contractors. Now, what he did is he okey doked me. Okay, if y'all missed that, let me tell you what Bruno did. Essentially, what he did is the reason why he called the property manager is because I have the investment properties. So basically, he's gonna get that property after I'm gonna give him the business. So basically, he's utilizing me to if he sends me the contractors, he's gonna get the property management, right? What's the next way to find good property man a good contractors? Okay, I'll tell you one thing: never to do. Never hire a contractor that can start right away. Why do I not want to hire a contractor that can start right away, guys? Somebody tell me. You damn right. Okay. So Anthony, why would you not want to hire a contractor that could get started right away to do a rehab on your property, Anthony Renew? Okay, I can't see that. Okay. So you don't want to get look, if a property manager, he's probably not licensed. Okay, that's a good one, Andrea. Okay. So the reason why you don't want to hire a contractor that's not busy is because they ain't got no work. Good night, son. Love you. So if a property manager, I mean, not a property, if a contractor can get started right away, That fool ain't got no work. I'm good, homie. Okay. You're not going, that means, and I like, this is a one, these are some of the questions that you want to ask a contractor. Okay. Number one, do you have a job that I can walk? Why do you want to walk a job that they already have going? What's that? What is it? So you can see the quality of work. That's one way. Okay. All right. What else? What's another good way? I mean, why else? Right, man. If they look, if they got a job going on, I can go see. Now, don't get alarmed if you go there. And anytime, I'm gonna tell y'all something funny, man. Every single time that I go to a contractor, the people that are there are on break, man. Every single time, every single time, the workers are on break. Now, this is the reason. And then I also ask these questions: how often who walks your jobs while you're not there? Okay. Now, the reason why is because you got laborers that are there. And how do you think laborers get paid? From the general contractor, but they usually get paid by the what? Bingo. So so this is a big mistake that a lot of people make. They get paid by the hour. So if they get paid by the hour and I go there and these fools on break, I want to know, like, how often do you walk your jobs? Okay, are you holding them accountable for the hourly wages? Is there flex in your payment schedule? I want to ask these questions because the tighter the paperwork is, the easier it is for you to get through a contract. Okay. Here's another thing: never hire, never ever ever pay a contractor upfront. Why? Why don't I want to pay a contractor upfront? Stuck to regulation, safety, and efficiency. That's right. Hourly holds costs increase due to slow rehab. That is correct, Miles. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Cindy? Is that my sister Cindy? Where's she at? I don't see her. Oh, what's up, Cindy? We're just going through like a basic small rehab, like $20,000, $30,000 rehab. Cindy Stampo is in the building, y'all. What's up, Cindy? How you doing? Oh, I'm talking about for like small rehabs, like because they run off with your money. That's right. That is right. Oh man, Cindy coming in here with the heat. I'm saying Mark Day's in the building. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mark? Man, what's going on? Look, they don't mess around and put me on this sound system. Oh, man. Hey, why does Stack Pack's machine gun look like it needs some Jiffy Lube, man? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, guys, put a fire emoji in the chat, guys. We got Cindy Stampo in the building, the biggest, one of the biggest, the first female developer doing big things, guys. Listen, right now you guys getting a treat. So Cindy, guess what I'm on? I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube. I'm gonna guys. Can we rock? Can I rock out with you for a little bit, Cindy? Because I wanna ask you some questions. Is that okay? Okay. All right. So Okay, it's because that damn COVID shot you got. You know what I'm saying? Cindy. Okay, guys, Google Cindy Stampo, man. If y'all don't know who she is, if you don't know, it's a global legend, man. Okay. Now listen, guys. 20 million, 25 million dollars. What's the biggest pro? Okay, here's the first question. What is the most expensive? What's the most expensivest? What's the most expensivest project that you've ever done? The one that cost the most. Okay, 100 million. What was a scary? What was a scary? Okay, what was the scariest project? Have you ever had a project that you got really tight on funds, and how did you navigate through that scenario? Okay, pack it for us. Wow. Wow. I know, I know. We know. Now I have another question for you. And guys, listen, live with Cindy Stampo, guys. Listen, I'm a postpone my stuff, man. I know we were talking about underwriting properties, but while we have her here, I want you guys to ask as many questions as you possibly can because this is someone who has done something that's uncommon. Okay, so I have another question. Oh, first, let me not hog the mic real quick. Does anybody have any questions on stage that you would like to ask Cindy Stampo? Anybody? Any questions? So when you do that, So when you do rehab like that, right? And you usually keep the plumbing and stuff like that under the slab, right? Or what were you able to salvage? Because they say that the most. um, I didn't know that. That's true, man. See, they don't nobody damn get no damn. What the hell Cindy did that, man? You can't even. You got to get those on Amazon now. Those stick ups you talking about? Those old school. The plugins or those things that you pull up that look like a pyramid. You remember that? Those the jelly things. You know, plug it in. Oh, oh man, who we got up on stage, man? Hey, what's up? Oh, that's Ashton. What's up, sister? How you doing? And guess what? Guess what the weather is out here in California? 77 degrees, Jack. Mike got wheels up quick. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, Ashton. Hold on. We interviewing Cindy Stampo now. This ain't the day. This ain't the Texas show. You know. Hey, but Ashton, man, ain't nobody. The only thing I don't like about Texas, man, is that the heat be on Revelations out there. Oh man, it's too damn hot out there, man. What part of Texas are you in? Are you in Houston? What part? What city are you? Okay, hold on, Jack. Ashton, we want to get back to Cindy Stampo, okay? Can we get back to Cindy? Get back to Cindy. She's like, I want to tell you, damn Texas, man, Texas, you better damn get your ass down here to Texas. Texas is damn. But Ashton, we love you, Ashton. Hey, for those of you, make sure y'all follow Ashton. That's our sister. We just teasing. She's our sister, and we appreciate you pulling up, Ashton. We're gonna be doing these rooms, okay, on a regular basis. So you gonna come back? Want to make sure we're gonna be popping up these rooms probably three. Yeah, yes, yes. Uh, wait. No. Okay, wait. We gonna go back to Mississippi. Okay. Oh man. Oh man, I'm dying laughing, y'all. Now, guys, listen. If you guys want to ask, check it out. If you're on the stage right now and you want to ask Cindy a question, let me tell you. Been on HDTV. Okay, building 20 million, $100 million properties. Developer, glass ceiling breaker. This is your opportunity to ask a question. Welcome to the Real Estate Night Show, man. I'm your gracious host with my co-host, and we acting a damn fool in here tonight. I want to tell you, man, because Texas. I'm telling you, man, my damn house is 998,000 square feet, and you can every house you buy out there, you can get a damn llama and a horse. All right, now, all right, uh, oh man, Cindy. So here's the next question that I have for you. What was the okay? So we know about the hardest deal. Was there ever a time during your career that you wanted to quit? Like, was you okay? What was that time? What was the most memorable time that you wanted to quit, and what made you almost quit? Yep, that's exactly what it is. Ah, gotcha, bitch. Oh man, I love it. And you know what, man? I tell you what, man. You want to know who a person is? Put some pressure on them. You know, the cool thing about listening to stories like that is because who you are in the midst of adversity is who I think that pressure is who you authentically are. So you being able to go through that process and be able to, man, I'm telling you, man, I got so many haters, man. People just don't. Yep. Don't. Yeah. Don't. If you don't listen, the bigger that you become, okay, the more people are going to dislike you. It's just that. It's just the way that it is. The louder that you are, the bigger you become, the more of a target you become. Okay. Oh yeah, one second. Let's go to who is that? Sabrina. Let me do a quick room reset. Welcome to the Winning Real Estate Night Show, guys. We got Cindy Stompo, we got Stack Pack in the building, we got Mark Days. Man, listen, this is gonna be a hot show, man. We got Lady D up in the building. We got DFX. Okay, Chantel is in the building. D Woods is in the building. Ashton from Texas is in the building. Guys, listen, we got Cindy Stompo on stage right now, man. Let me give y'all a couple of let me give y'all a couple of little chicken nuggets. You know what I'm saying? All right. I ain't gonna tell them when you was born. Born in 1938. Uh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh man. Okay. Listen, founder of C Stompo Development. Okay, specializes in luxury home construction. Known noted for quality craftsmanship. Okay, starred in A&E Network, Tough as Nail, showcased her on construction expertise, achieved dominated industry, inspiration for women in construction. Bro, that's the big one right there, man. She is a front runner for women in construction. Okay, symbol of determination and skills. Okay, and she does a lot of community outreach. Okay, what hasn't this woman done? And I'm not talking about luxury properties is $1 million. This woman is doing a million times 20, Jack. $20 million properties, man. So think, you know, listen, all right, let me tell you. Okay, so Cindy had the Russian mafia come out here and bring me some scotch. So I know this woman is somebody, man. Hello, can I speak to Anthony? Can I speak to Anthony? Like, what in the hell? Hey guys, click the link above my head. Hey, Cindy, I want you to see my daughter. She's right here. Say hi, Auntie Cindy.
Hi, Auntie Cindy.
Okay. They ask how you doing.
I'm good.
I'm good. You but supposed to be in the bed. That's what you
I
supposed.
gotta go
I
get.
gotta go get.
I gotta
I
go
gotta.
clean the
I gotta
kitchen.
go clean the kitchen. Okay. All right. So, so guess what? Cindy is she is a lady developer. She builds houses like bigger than daddy's. Yeah. You want to ask her a question? Want to ask her a question? You can ask her anything. Come on. Um,
How long does it take you to build the house?
she said, "How long does it take for you to build a house?" 14 months after COVID to build a 20,000 square, 18 months. So almost 2 years for a 20,000 square foot house. Has, she's gone. She's gone. She knows. Okay. So that's why I was like, all right, good night, baby. Good night. Oh man. Now, Sabrina, I see you're off mic, and I'm gonna come to you next, okay? But I have one more. I have another question. Were there any female builders that you respect in the game, or do they hate on you? See, you know how many times I took that damn broker's exam, Cindy? One time, Jack. That's it. You know what I'm saying? One time. I'm lying like a mug, dude. I had. Hey, I got body. Listen, when you fail a test, look, you know when they fold the paper in half and they give it to you, you know you failed. When they fold, yeah, you know, you know what I'm talking about too, right? Hey, they fold the paper in half, man, and this and the writing part is down. You probably yeah, probably got bodied by that test dog. Oh man. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, Cindy. I'm gonna tell you something funny. Listen to this, Sabrina. Are you here? Because I'm Sabrina. Are you here? Sabrina Brown. You wanted to ask Cindy a question? Go ahead. Oh, Lady D. Okay, Sabrina, go ahead, jump in, and then Lady D, you next. Go ahead, Sabrina. Sabrina wanted to ask, was you wearing the Aquanet hairspray back in the '80s when you was building houses? All right, we'll come back to you when you get your mic sorted out. Who, Lady D, go ahead, jump in. What question do you have? A good question. Oh my gosh. Oh, hold on now. I need for you to back up. You said that your dad was buying a nightclub. That's crazy, man. Now let me make sure you guys understand what she's saying. When the big thing when you say hold the paper, okay, that's basically instead of going through a traditional process, the seller is going to finance the property. Okay. Right. So they make back payments to the seller instead, and with interest that he sets in place until it's paid off or until whatever deal or the terms are met. So now, see, and a lot of people don't think that you guys could do, like, there's so many ways to get money. I mean, you could do private money, you could do traditional funding, you could do LLC borrowing, you could do sell it, you could do subject to, you could do all types of things, man. People get so hooked up on the money. What's more important is the deal. If the deal makes sense, go for it, man. This deal, look, she's now building $20 million properties because, and that is one project that puts you on your way. Now, when you did yeah, oh man, I know. And she said, "Oh yeah, yeah, it was Louis Vuitton." Me, man, come on, man, crazy. Let me ask you, Now you working on a pro. Latoya, you have a question. You got a question for Cindy? She's a bit, but you, you can answer. That's pretty good. And then let me add, Latoya. And now I'm gonna say something else, Latoya, for you. Okay. Cindy says something that I wanted to highlight. I'm a real estate broker, and Bruno's a real estate professional as well. And I would tell you the number one thing is to put helping people over the money. If you want to make a lot of money, help people. That's gonna carry you throughout your real estate business, because if you're helping people and you're doing the right thing, you're negotiating like you're buying your own property. The number one fundamental thing is people will remember when they got a good deal from you, and then now you're an extension of their friends and family. But see, a lot of people lose the old school way of thinking. They just want to make money. I want to get in real estate and I want to make $10 million. That's not the way, man. I want to get I we get it. We are in real estate because we help people invest in real estate the correct way. So that's the best advice that I would give you. Learn your craft, and then tell as many people as you know what you do on a consistent basis, and your sphere of influence will elevate you. But if you're doing right by people long enough, then people are gonna they're going to naturally want to come to you. That's good advice, man. Does anybody have any questions about? That's a bar, right? Yep. Don't you cannot. That's one thing my that's one thing my father told me. He said if you don't do don't expect for somebody to do something that you're not willing to do for yourself. Yep. Man, this was this was a really guys, man. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys are enjoying the conversation with Sister Cindy Stampo. We got to get you back on the show, man. Now, Manfinity, I know you had a question. I see you flashing your mic. Manfinity, do you have a question? Yep. Oh my God. That's $1 billion, man. What are you talking about? Man? Yeah. Uh, Oh, see, I got is a bag. All I got is a bag of Tootsie Rolls from Costco when my parents died. You know what I'm saying? I don't get a damn thing, man. That's some people. That's a lot of. Got to schedule. Yeah, you know. Oh damn! Damn! Cindy, no. Got guns for days, Jack. Hey man. Hey, Mark, dog. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Hey, look, let me tell you, man. Listen, man. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. So there I was. Cindy invited me over to um, her hotel uh, loft, right? And the whole backside, the whole corner, the whole place was glass, dude. Like the whole she had a helicopter pad on top of the hotel, right? So I'm sitting in there, right? And I'm like, so Cindy, why are all of these boxes still over here? She was like, oh yeah, these are my shoes. I said, you travel with your shoes? She had like boxes up on boxes up on boxes of Jordans, Louis Vuittons, Dior, or D, all of it. I'm like, oh man, Mark, dog. Dog, when I went in the room, man, I felt my shoes sliding off my feet, man. And then I looked down and it was somebody cutting my toenails, man. I'm like, dog, what is going on? City got, City got, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Oh, man. You ain't got to tell me, bro. Listen, I'm telling you. Oh, listen, I was there, bro. Oh, no, bro. Mark, listen, dog, Mark, dog. Oh, God. Can you imagine that, bro? That's no way, bro. I'm gonna tell you, dog. Let me tell you another thing. Let me tell you. So there I was, right? I went down to the restaurant. We went down to Prime, right? And then they bought out live, okay, crabs, right? In a fish tank, and they were like, "Would you like some crab cakes, Mister Glenn?" I'm like, "How did this guy know my name? I just got here." They took the crab out of the water and then made the crab cake in front of my face, man. They put the crab in the look. The crab was like, "Oh, really?" Being sta- oh, eating another man's cakes is wild, yo. Oh no. Oh my God, man. Hey. Oh, hey. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man. The night show is uncut, man. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys like tonight's conversation, man. Man, hey, Mark, we got to do these. We got to talk about stuff outside of real estate, man. This was straight. I'm telling you, this room right here was lit, man. Man. Hey guys, yes, guys, listen, check this out, man. Hit the link above my head, the SitRep YouTube channel, if you guys want to get the replays. We're going to be doing these night rooms on a regular basis, maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. Okay, so and make sure you guys follow Cindy. She doesn't care, but follow Cindy, follow Mark Days, my brother Bruno Nascimento, everybody that's on stage. Make sure you guys hit that like button, and then also on the SitRep YouTube, hit that subscribe button, man. Because Cindy, I want to get you. I'm going to set it up. Do you guys want to do this where we can actually see? Cindy, would you mind getting on like a camera so we can actually see you and interact like this? I would like to do an interview. Okay, y'all heard it first, man. You know, heard it here live. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you how real. I'm gonna close out with this, guys. I want to share a quick story with y'all. So if you see Mark Days, you see Cindy Stampo, you see Stack Pack, Bruno, these are my friends, man. Like these are people who I actually know. Mark has been out to they came to my house and stayed here at my house, not in the hotel. You know, these are my friends. Yeah, it goes up. So and another thing too, right when I got my deal with my partnership with Grant, you know what Cindy did? She did not hesitate. She supported. She bought 2 tickets, and she didn't have to do that. So if you want to be around people like that, if you want to know who your true friends are, ask them to help you. You'll find out real quick, right? So I just oh man, yeah, I messed around. You got to be around good people, man. You know, like these are good people, man. Like you. The app is going to be, I'm telling y'all, man, Chatter's coming out. Chatter's dropping. Shout out to my man, Jonathan Bing and Nelson Apega for releasing a new app. So for those of you, those are my friends too. But shout out to Bing. And just shut, man. I would not, y'all, my voice would not be as big if it wasn't for people like Mark put me next to the people who I needed to elevate around. So look at the people who's trying to uplift you, put you in positions to win. Those are the people you need to hang out with. This night room was phenomenal, man. I had a lot of fun. Guys, hey, is Bruno here? Bruno, are you still here, bro? Bruno, man. So I also want to give a special shout out to Bruno, man. Bruno got me in. He got me in Costco's coupon magazine. Man, my man Bruno got me into Costco, man. You know what I'm saying? No, shout out to Bruno, man. Hey, I know. Got me on avocado, the avocado package, man. Talk about my bald head, man. Yeah, I remember. I kind of remember. Oh, I know exactly who you talking about. Yep, yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Freaking weirdo, man. I remember. Oh, don't worry. Hey, as a black man, I can't go into certain rooms too. They like, oh, you dusty. You get kick me to the goo, man. Be like, hey guys, I'd say some motivated stuff. I'm in the goo. So yeah, man. Did they call did they call you a bald headed scallywag? You know what that is? What song is that from? What song is that from? Bald head. RJ Pat, you know. Listen, now y'all know why I hang out with Bruno. Hey, look, hey, that fool would be like, hey, Brent, hey, can I get ratchet songs for 200? You know I'm off, dog. Hey guys, hey, phenomenal. Ken, go ahead, Ken. Go ahead, Ken. Yes. Okay, so do you see Bruno Nascimento right there on the stage? Okay, send him a private message. Oh, click the SitRep YouTube, and then I'll let you know when we're releasing the next scholarship. Okay, but we are coming up on marketing time for it, and then I'll let you know when we do that. I'm surprised you remember that, Ken. That's legit, man. We've been doing it for 3 years. I appreciate. I love you, Cindy. Yeah. Those causes they picked you. Those causes picked you. That's really good, guys. And then, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and land. I'm gonna go ahead and land the plane real quick, man. This has been a phenomenal room. Put a fire emoji in the chat. I'm gonna take my butt to bed, y'all. Thank you guys for pulling up to the Winning Night Show. We're gonna be doing these probably. I'm gonna get on the schedule and see if we can do them. Flash your mics if you guys enjoyed today's conversation. Cindy, try to get some rest. I hope you feel better. I know you were sick a couple of weeks ago. Uh, I'm gonna check them out. I might fly out there and then go film them. That's what me and Bruno. You up for going back to Miami, Jack? Okay, you in Boston. You doing it in Boston? Okay, okay, got you. Absolutely. Oh man, bruh.
Yo,
Dog,
crash landing Jack.
crash landing, dog. Hey, I know Ashton was about to take us to Texas, to South Texas, to North Texas, dog. It's all good though, guys. That was a phenomenal space, guys. We'll see you guys